Why should I tell them you need political parties? That's what the people have chosen. If people have chosen a particular, party to rule them or a particular system to rule them, and they're happy with it, who are we to tell them you have to democratize in our way? You cannot ask me to democratize if your citizen collapses in front of a hospital and does not have the means to go in and will not be treated because he doesn't have national, medical cover, whereas my citizen could, as much as suffer of a headache, and I send him to the United States to be treated, just to make sure that he's fine. So, it's a very, very relative term. We heard earlier from, the Lebanese friend who intervened. He said that as far as they're concerned, Israel is, a racist system. That is from his point of view, but from the Israeli point of view, that's not the way it would be seen. You talk to an Arab Israeli, what we call, for those of you who are not very familiar with this, an Arab Israeli is an Arab who stayed in Israel after who did not leave in 1948, and who has acquired the Israeli citizenship, and who is part and parcel of the system. And I don't think anybody can tell me that there is no discrimination against them, or at least no prejudices against them. We've heard time and again people who were at the Knesset being accused of high treason because they supported, a Palestinian position. Now, some people would see that as a breach of freedom of thinking. So, this debate about how democratic or undemocratic, can be a very wide and very, open to interpretation. I simply, I think that as long as a system, a power, does not start to torture its people, and does not start to kill its people, and does not start to decimate ethnic minorities within its borders, I think that it is for the people to decide whether or not it's the right system for them, and not for anybody else.